welcome to 9to5Workrebels channel. I am Ebony Gale and I am a proud rebel back with another video for you freedom seekers and goal getters. Okay, so if you are a regular, thank you, much appreciated. If you are new to the channel, where have you been? And welcome to the Rebel Party. So today I want to speak to you guys about basically how to reinvent yourself in terms of, say you want to change your career or you want to reinvent yourself and change your career and change your direction. How do you go about doing that? Well, I mean, sometimes it may seem more complicated than it is, and it doesn't have to be as complicated as you think. Okay, so think about what you want to do. What is it? How do you want to reinvent yourself? Okay, I always say it's all about breaking things down. So if you, for example, are working in a full-time position at the moment and you don't want to remain in that full-time position and you're considering other options, maybe you like the skill, the work that you do, and you have some really great skills, and you're very professional in what you do, then maybe consider something like, consulting. That's quite a nice way out. Freelancing. You can freelance as a consultant in your industry, and you can usually get paid quite nice, good day rates. So maybe think about that. Another thing to think about is your plan. What is your escape plan? So if you are in a 9-to-5 job right now and you want to have a career change, what is your escape plan? So do you want to use the current skills? If you do, like I said, freelancing is a good option to look at that. But if you want to do something completely different, then it's about taking the steps so that you can do that. Yes, working full time can be, it takes a lot of time and it can be difficult to want to, come back home in the evenings and work in your own dreams. But if you don't work on your dreams, who's going to? Okay, they're your dreams for you to make them come true. So you can have your full-time job and you might not like it. You might want to change it. You might want to start an online business, for example. But you can do that. You just got to start taking the steps. So one of the things I'd advise you to do is start planning your escape route. Okay, plan your escape route and decide what it is that you need. Okay, I do sort of escape route planning with clients as well, so do get in touch if you're interested in that. But otherwise, I would say to you, think about what you want to do, what's the kind of skills you have to offer, what kind of business you want to run. Okay, work out the kind of money you need to be earning. If you're planning on, if you're working full time and you're looking at maybe going and reducing your hours, which is always a good way to kind of dip your toe in something else, then you've got to make sure you've got that plan and your workplace is accommodating for that. Your workplace might not accommodate you for that. So then if that route doesn't work, then what's your next route going to be? So like I say, consider your options. That's the main thing. Consider your options. Look at whether you can alternate your hours until you can get out of where you are. Look at whether you can use your skills to go in and freelance. That's always a good way out, a good route out. There's lots of different freelance platforms and you can always set quite good day rates depending on your background. Like for mine is in PR. So we can set our own day rates and it'll be the same for you, whether you're in web design or graphic design, whatever it is you do, you will have your set rates that you can be able to benchmark against. I'd say check out your industries. If you're looking at setting up your own business, then let's get planning. Okay, so what's the business going to be? What's your business plan? Okay, it doesn't have to be like a massive document, but you want to have some plans down so that you can start to take steps towards them. I'd say break down everything. Start by planning out your weeks. Okay, so say for example, today is Monday for you and you decided that you've had enough of what you're doing, but you've planned is to, launch your own business. Well, let's start planning that. What's that going to really look like? Okay. And also think about that with businesses, because I know some people who are really excited about being their own boss or the idea of being their own boss, but are not really are switched on to the amount of work and how demanding it can be. So you've got to think about the type of business you want to have. Is it one that's going to be more demanding and therefore you'll have less time for yourself and things that you really, really enjoy and to do, like in your spare time? You've got to make sure you build a business around your life. I don't think that having a massive scalable business where you've got a premise and things like that is necessary all the time. It depends on your type of business that you want to run. If you want to have a business that has its own premise, then you have to understand that your time will be sucked up in that, okay? say for example you design clothing or you make makeup, and if you want to with that, you can obviously outsource it to different companies, and you can try and get into big stores. If your dream is to have your own store with your own staff, that's brilliant, but understand that you will be the main person getting that going initially, unless you've got enough funding to pay for all staff. And of course, you want to keep an eye on your costs, because as I say, most businesses fail within the first couple of years. So you've got to really think about what it is what you want to do and start crafting that and craft your plan. Don't make it hard. Just make it, what is it you want to achieve and how are you going to achieve it, and start breaking those down into steps. So those are a couple of things that I would suggest you do in terms of career changing and reinventing yourself. And don't forget to look at online courses. I've created my own online courses, so you can look at look at studying courses that are relevant to the area you want to go into. If you need some extra skills in whether it's social media, or you need some skills in whatever area that you find that you've got a gap, go online and look at things like Udemy. There's people out here like myself who are professionals in our own areas and providing our own courses for people. So just do a bit of research so you know that you can, be skilled and feel, ready to take on your next role and to reinvent yourself and change it to the career that you really want to have, okay? So I hope you found that useful. As I always say, remember, you are responsible for your own happiness. So what you gonna do about it? Make sure you make yourself happy, okay? Like, comment and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts down below. What will you be doing? What kind of career are you looking to create for yourself? What is it that you want to do? Are you wanting to start a home business? I've got a guide on my 9to5Rebels website for how to start your own business on there. If you want to be a consultant, I've got an online course on how to be a consultant. I've also got a book as well. And if you're thinking about amplifying your business, I've got the DIY PR course, as well as some free training if you check out my channel as well. So there's some things there to help. Anything that you need me to cover, do let me know below. Hope you found this useful, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Hi 9to5Workrebels. If you're feeling stuck or looking for a way out of your 9 to 5, then you're going to want to check out my online course, How to Be a Successful Consultant, Earn More and Escape the 9 to 5. You can also check out my book, How to Become a Consultant, a guide to free yourself from the 9 to 5. If you're already in business or about to start your business, then you're going to want to check out my online DIY PR course, How to Get Media Coverage for Your Business in 30 days. It will teach you how you can blow up your profile and profits while saving you thousands of pounds in agency fees in the process. So what are you waiting for? Get busy. The links to both the course and the book are in the description box.